Come here, fancy. Got music on in the background. I don't know how loud it is, so I don't know how long we'll leave it on for. If you do turn up, let me know how bad it is. I'm super proud and impressed with myself with all my tech. Hi, everybody. Maybe. Welcome to our Live at 5. Welcome to our social media audits, free social media audits for anybody who is using LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook and would like to get the lowdown on how to set it up. And maybe we can even also look at some things around content, branding, and any sorts of conversations around using it to grow business. So if you are here, say hi. I always like to have a chat. If you're not here, I'll see you later on. Welcome though, welcome. And as we go live at 5 and we start to audit social media and make it easy and obtainable for most people to start to use and to use, perfectly or almost perfectly. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Katrina from Butterfly Media, and we're building legacy brands that outlive their founders. I've been working with social media with Butterfly Media since 2019. I got into it because I had a photography business in 2018 and I was using the internet and social media to promote it. And people, my clients, my photography clients said, can you do that for me? And I went, sure. And as they say, the rest is history. So here we are running social media and other things. We do more than just social media. We're a lead generation agency. So we're always looking at ways to bring in new opportunities for people. Via, say, DM outreaching. And then we also plug into CRMs and build out that beautiful base where we can bring everybody and hang out with them. So if you're looking for full stack digital marketing, yell out, because that's where we hang out. I also run Facebook ads. Currently, I've got a campaign going right now with 119 leads brought in the last 26 days. So that's super cool. So we don't run ads though until we've got the organic dialed in, depending on what we're doing. So if you're interested in any of those conversations, yell out, because I love having a chat around those. We also build landing pages, offers, and email sequencing. So back to social media, which is where it all starts, right? The reason that we're here is because of what we call the top of funnel. So we do social media because it sits up here. We put everybody on the top and then we start to draw them down into our business. So this is why we run social media. There are certain ways that we can do it to make it more effective, and we can learn a lot from social media. It's a powerful tool for lead generation, for market research. The market research you can do out here is second to none, and if you are running ads, the data that comes back from your dollar instantly is second to none. I don't think there's anything in the world that has been invented, even with television, radio, even when you're using paper mail or any of that kind of print media, there's always a delay in response. So sometimes data can be too much, but sometimes it can be very effective, especially if you're getting it in real time. So the internet's awesome for data. Data's delicious, as many of you know. It's also worth more than oil nowadays. So, it's very expensive and can tell us a lot about a lot of things. So this is why we do social media. If you want to get a free audit, click the link in the description and we can get cracking on it. Today, I'm lucky enough to be looking at Instagram. So if you are running Instagram to grow your business, this is for you. If you're not and you're thinking about using Instagram, we can have a look at that as well. As I say, if you'd like your social medias audited, yell out. I've actually got some TikTok audits to do. I've been live on TikTok the last couple of weeks over there talking with my amazing friend Tara, who is doing some great things on the platform, and she's invited me onto some of her lives, and it's been incredible having a chat with the whole TikTok community. So as I said, we look at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook personal pages, Facebook business pages, and LinkedIn. That's also awesome fun. But today we're going to take a look at Instagram, and Tammy has kindly allowed me to take a look at her Instagram account. So I am going to share a screen. I'm going to move me out of the way because that's always stressful. And here we go. We're super lucky. Tammy has said, yep, let's take a look at the Mad Catter. Now, what a logo. How cool is this logo? I absolutely love it. So the Mad Catter Australia is or as Tammy says here, hi, I'm Tammy at the Mad Catter. I make cat themed. I'm going to get very far without these. I make cat themed products. Guys, you should have a massive screen here as well. It's just never big enough. I swear they're going to stop making the print so small, right? So, hi, I'm Tammy at The Mad Catter. I make cat-themed products. Each item is crafted with love and care. All our products are positively irresistible, right? And she's also got her Facebook profile there. So let's go and open that one up as well. All right, so I'm completely in love with this logo. How gorgeous is it? It just sums it up. I just love it. And from a audit perspective, it's sitting beautifully and nicely in here. So nothing's really falling off the edges, although I might, and this is just me getting super pedantic, we might just bring that in ever so much just so that it's not right to the edge, ever so much just so that, you know, it sits inside the circle. But otherwise, it's sitting here beautiful and it's gorgeous. And I'll just triple check. Okay, so she's taken us to a personal account. So we're just going to stay here on her Instagram account. So we've got the Mad Catter Australia, and this is where your URL is. You'll notice that this name is up the top here as well in the URL, and that is your at address. So whenever you are, you know, tagging people or being tagged, you'll always use the at symbol and then have this name here that will start to tag this in other posts. So this is your address on the internet or your address on Instagram. So you'll always use the at and then the Mad Catter Australia, right? That is generally not changed out at all. And if you do need to change it, Instagram will only let you do it a couple of times within a certain amount of time frames anyway, because this is the thing that proves who you are. And you want to keep that pretty much the same. And if you can get it the same everywhere, so on all of your other channels, it's hard if Instagram's been going for as long as it has with all the names that it's got. But if you can get this name the same everywhere, it just shows up really nicely in your marketing and it's easy to navigate. But anyway, gorgeous logo. We've got the Mad Catter up here. When we come down to the bio, again, we've got the Mad Catter here and some pronouns out here, a small bio, Facebook profile sending us to there. So this I'm not sure about. I'm just going to have a quick look here. Sorry, Tammy, just super quick. This is a personal account, so we'll talk about this. And then we've got our highlights across here and the content. So I'm going to take a look at all these things. So we're going to have a chat about it. So first up, as I've said, logo's great. Just bring it in ever so slightly so that the R isn't falling off, which is really, that's just me being pedantic. When it sits in there nicely, it's beautiful. Next thing is this area here. I need to know what type of account you've got here. This tells me it might be a creator account. So to find out, you're going to go to your phone. And this one I always struggle with because they moved it around, not right. And there's a choice in the back and you can't see it as far as I know. You won't be able to see it on the desktop. Instagram's still a pretty heavy mobile app. Still want you to use the mobile space more so than anything else. So let me just find it super quick. There's a wait list to get verified. Who would have thought? No, it wants to take me to a million other places. Let us, like we always do, and go a different way. Let's ask chat. So chat, Instagram's changed out quite a bit over time. Can you tell me how I find out whether I'm a creator or a business account when I'm on my phone? Can you give me directions? Instagram, navigate to your profile. So access the menu by tapping. So if you guys want to copy this down, this is how we're going to do it. It should be fairly up to date. So we go to navigate to your profile, access the menu, select settings. I think all my tech today is about to die. I have a feeling. So settings, tap on the account type tools. Account type tools. I'm just going to do it here first and make sure that it works, and then I'll show you. Account type tools. It's in the settings privacy menu. Are you sure, chat? Settings and privacy, account type tools. Doesn't make any sense to me. Account status. No. About your account. Hectic, isn't it? I don't think you're right, chat. So chat, I'm on a Apple iPhone, I think 11 plus. Instagram. Account type tools. This is what I can't find. Settings and privacy. Does anyone know where it is? I'll just search account. Type. Doesn't come up. It's always bad when it's user error. Account privacy. Messages, tags, sharing. Anybody know how to figure this out? Log in, add account. No. Scroll down and tap on account type tools. I think you're making this up, chat. Chat. Chat, can you go to the internet and get the information for an Apple iPhone 11, please? Still there. I don't know what this account types tools is. I can't find it. Ultimately, if you can, follow this on chat. What we're looking for is, well, basically what chat is saying, what we do is switch to personal account. Like there'll be an option there. Let's edit profile. I don't think it's there. No. So when you do find this button that they're talking about, which is account type tools, business tools. It's not like that, chat. I'm going to have to teach you. All right, let us check it out. You're helpful some days, chat. So we go to the little lines up the top, right? Come to settings and privacy is what we're after. Click on that. Then we come down to what I find on my screen is business tools, just here. Business tools and controls. So I'm going to come down there and I'm going to scroll down to switch account type, and then it's going to give me a choice. And the one that's not there is the one that I am. So this is a business account. I've got a choice to switch to a creator account or a personal account. So whatever you see that's not there, that's who you are. The main differences between a creator account and a professional account used to be ads, right? If you're a business account or a professional account, you could run ads. As a creator, you couldn't. I believe they've brought those in. They brought out the creator accounts literally for content creators and people that initially didn't have payment gateways set up in their business, so they weren't able to take funds. And there was a lot of influencers using the creator side rather than the business side, because there was some tools that were specifically designed for the creators, like really cool music that you don't get on a business account, access to different ways to create video content, and then access for different ways to collect money, particularly as an influencer. So that was like the changes, the difference between the two. In the past, I think you can run ads now in the creator side, but the main difference is, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, you can't connect up a Facebook business page to a Instagram creator account. It needs to be a business one, but do correct me if I'm wrong on that. If you want to post both at both times, you'll want them connected. So we figured it out. So for you, Tammy, it would be really cool if you went to your settings and found out which one it is, because I just believe, actually, it probably wouldn't matter with the pronouns. It's just that you've decided to show them here. So back to where we were. Beautiful logo, looking really great. Great username. Coming down here, right? As I've said in some other videos, this area here is actually SEO. So we tend to want to put in the thing that people are searching for here. So we could put things in like, just looking for, so here shows it. So bags, gifts, I would put in there. I love that song you've got on here too. So gifts, so I would put bags, gifts, more so gifts, right? Definitely I'd have giftware written in that SEO. Looks like a beautiful day there. So I'd have giftware here, cats, so cats, gifts, and you could put totes or bags or something like that here as well. Instead, we take the mad cat out of here because people aren't generally searching for that. They'll be searching for the things that you're selling. So I would definitely be popping that there. And then when we come down here to our bio, we want there's 5 items or 5 things that go into a bio, particularly inside 150 characters, which is all you've got. And when I say characters, I also mean the spaces in between. So we would have, Tammy's great. I love that you've got it there. But we generally want to call out who we're talking to, what we're selling, why us, what is the actual thing, and then how to get it is generally what we're doing. So it'd be like, hey, cat lovers, cat themed products crafted with love for hey, cat lovers, giftware for something. So give a nice name. So gifts for cats and their owners, or gifts for cats and their staff at markets each week. Tote bags on sale now. Click the link to buy, or DM me to find out more. So it'd be something like that. So call out, hey, cat lovers, definitely call that out. Gifts for cats and their staff, something like that, right? Although TikTok's just shown me how to talk to cats, right? And apparently you can call them to you like you do a dog, right? It's incredible. So that's what you do. Hey, cat lovers. So for cat lovers and also for cats and their staff, you could even say that. Tote bags, gifts, and more for cat lovers. For cat lovers, something like that. Tote bags on special now. DM me for more. So that would be the bio here. So it's calling out who they are, what you do, what you're selling, why you, or how, or what's the product at the moment, and how to get it. That would be your bio, and you would definitely put some cat emojis in here as well. Facebook profile, not sure why that's here. What you want to do is link this to something that people are going to buy. So taking them to the Facebook page is, this would need to be your Facebook business page. That would make sense. And if you did have a shop or a commerce store inside your page, which you can set up, that would be super cool. And they could go directly to the shop. Otherwise, the link here would be to sign up to your email list, or something like that. Some way to get them off the platform, right, and into your business. So that doesn't quite make sense. I feel like you're doing it so that people can get to know you, which is awesome, right? But it just doesn't. If there was something up here to do with the business, that would make sense. It would land. It would tell the story as I step through the different parts that you're taking me to. This part here just doesn't quite make sense at this stage. So you'd just be thinking about either popping in a sign up to my email list, which would be really a great idea, or DM, just remove the link altogether until you have a website or a landing page or somewhere where you can send people that is in sync. Is what I would suggest here. When we're coming along here for the highlights are super cool. There's so many different ways we can use those to say what we do. And if you've got as many as these, which is cool, what I would do is actually make them say MAD, so MADCATTER, right? You could stop them there. So it'd all be a letter. So there'd be one of these letters, and run it that way. So along the top, it's actually saying the name of your business. And if you've got a few like you have here, you could almost get to the Mad Catter and run it that way. What we're trying to do here is direct people to things that we've got going on. So like books, sale items, specials, you definitely have some cats here, but just things that we're selling or freebies and downloads. So they're tools for people to do business with you. So I would definitely only keep it that way. So the music one, I'm not really quite sure. If it's something that you love, is it the music that you love, or are you using this, which is also a really cool song? Is it something that you're sharing that you love? And if that's the case, how does it relate to the business? And if it doesn't, it might not need to be here, and only the things that relate to the business come at the top, like cats for sure. Anything to do with cats, particularly the ones you've got. If you had a download here that people could download, would be awesome, or some tips and tricks on how to make what you're doing or how to look after it or something like that would be really cool. Where you are, so the markets definitely would be there. And you would be awesome to have bits about you for sure, would be great. Testimonials, definitely. Customers, definitely. I would have those. Self-love. They certainly are. So, yeah, this will change the frequency for people, and this is showing your personality. So you could pop that here. Yep. So I would go with markets, me. Is this where you live? Yeah. So perhaps not necessarily this one, support local. That's what's going on here. Okay, great. Again, in this area, I love that you've got supporting local, which is awesome. I just keep it super simple to what you're selling. Support local could be great, but keep it fairly recent, like 56 weeks ago starting, just to make it a little bit, I don't know, so much dated, but we just would like some current stuff here. So perhaps, I suppose you could keep adding to it because you're going to support locals for forever. So yeah, I suppose we could keep that testimonials, customers, me, and markets would be super cool. And then if we could have something around an offer in here, or how they can get something like a handout, or where to find you or something like that would be super cool. And then with a cover over the top would be ideal. And ideally, Kata, if you get that far by the time we're down to here, would be great. So hopefully that makes sense. And again, you can make these in Canva. The last time I did this was meant to be super simple. So you can make highlights in Canva fairly easily. You can grab your own designs, or create your own designs, or get some from these guys. So if I just type in Canva templates, highlights, Instagram. So there's heaps here, heaps to choose from, right? Like how many? 20,000 templates. So you could just come in and choose one. Maybe something like that. And what I would do is just customize the template and just type your name. And if you know your fonts, that's what we want. We want this T, M, and C. So that font pack is what we want in there. And you would just change out your colors to suit your logo or your brand. And this loads. If you want to learn some branding, we've got a workshop on the 7th of December. So come and jump in, right? So here you would just have your letters, and they would just all line up here. So you can have them as big as that, which they don't come out that big when you're out there. And we just come in and change them out. So just change out your letter if you want to make it bigger. Make them your colors, black and white. Doesn't matter if you make the background black, because you'll just have that when you download it, you'll just move it to suit the right size. So super simple. So that could start to be you can have C there, A-T-T-E-R, right? Or if you want it the other way around, you just copy that down, turn that one the other way, and you can see what it looks like in here. I think that will look better actually out on Instagram. So I'd go black and white and just start, you just roll through, spell everything out, and then just download the whole thing and then upload them in here. And that'll look cool across there, right? So that's what we could do with the highlights. Now let's come down and take a look at your content. So the best piece of content that goes here is the one that talks about who you are. So if you can have a photo of you, and then when you open up the caption, it has some I'm trying to say captions in here about who you are, what you do, who you do it for, how come, how you got into it, what you love about it, and what people can expect from you, right? A nice little intro, short little bio, which would be cool. And it gets pinned here. The next one is some of the products you're offering. So this is a great reel. This would probably be a great idea to have here with a cover over the top of it. So when you do come to setting up reels inside Canva, putting covers on things, we can create a design. We've got Instagram reel. We'll do it this way, reel cover, much easier. So I just want one that's got a dark color like this. What I'm looking for is just that opacity with the darkness. So again, you can delete all the stuff that doesn't work, but here I can come here and make this. So this is because this whole thing is highlighted. We're looking at this dark black thing here, which I should be able to, if it's not locked, move it. Looks like it is locked. So I can make it darker or lighter, right? And get rid of the whole thing completely. So, I could sit it here like that. And then you can start to say, what I do. And then just say, something like just products maybe with your business name there. Oh, there it is. That's how I can move that. So with your business name here, looks cool. Get rid of that. And you could bring that down and even have your logo sitting there with a photo of you, of something to do with you in the background. Download that, pop that here. That'll be awesome. And then the same with this one here. Sorry, this one would have how to work with you, where to find you, that kind of stuff, how to order from you. So a little bit about you, a little bit about the products, and so the next one would be case studies. So just grab one of these case studies that you've got up here, customers or testimonials, and just pop it down here. Just pop on here so that people can just systematically go through the top 3 pinned posts and figure out what it is you do. So that's it for now. I would be, I know Tammy's interested in some content, so I might jump in tomorrow night and start to take a look at her content, and we can start to talk about what she can post so that she can start to show off how amazing her products are and what she's got going on, because these are pretty cool, right? So if you want to find out more about Tammy, you know what to do. Come along to the Mad Catter and get to know some of her work. If you are in the Illawarra area, I dare say that's where she is, and she's got some stuff possibly happening. When's the date? So if you are near Shell Cove, I dare say you'll find her there on weekends. I'm just trying to find the date. 10 till 3 on the weekends. So there you go. Check her out there. All right, Tammy, thanks so much. I might open up your account again tomorrow and we can dive into some of the content that we can create here, which would be super cool. Thanks, team. If you would like to get your own accounts audited, you know what to do. Click all the links where all good links are kept and register your interest.